Hi everybody, it's your old pal Dave J, songwriter, performer, storyteller, characters for kids and adults saying greetings from New York City. My goodness, I've just been a nervous wreck lately. So much going on. If I were a dinosaur, I'd be a Nervosaurus Rex. That's right, that would be my species. Is that the word? Species of dinosaur, I guess. I'm exhausted. I'm dehydrated. I'm spinning plates. My head is spinning. Spinning plates, that's my analogy for, I've got so many things going on, you see. That's the problem. Part of it's not even a problem. I choose it, That's the thing. I say, let me spin a few more plates. Let me keep them all going. Smash, crash over there, the ones on the end. You know how it goes, spinning plates. Don't you? Doesn't everybody spin plates? Not literally. Okay. Trying to make the best of it, and I'm on my way to my another assisted living gig. I play them a lot. Have you noticed? It's how I make my living, and I love it. I really do. Okay, I've said that before. Let's not be too repetitive. Let's go with professional show business. That's Steve Martin. Anyway, he goes, he does a few gags, and then he goes, let's not waste any more time. Let's go with professional show business. Let's go. I love it. Everything Steve Martin. Big influence. Speaking of influences and heroes, I just posted a picture on the Instagrams and the Facebooks. How many apostrophe S's in that one? And then anyway, it reminded me, kind of lightened my mood for a moment there, thinking, because I posted a picture of meeting Glenn Tilbrook of Squeeze. And great guitar player, great singer. I find, hard to find a great combination of those two things alone, let alone great songwriter. Writes great tunes, to Difford's lyrics, it's true. Yeah. I was nodding at that lady. Anyway, she's looking at me funny. Anyway, see, I told you, I don't like to do these in front of people. It makes me feel weird. Anyway, it was great. Squeeze was playing Toad's Place, you see. It was probably, I want to say the late 1990s. And I met my buddies Phil Rainville and Dave Dennis and Steven Zavechin. And Keith LaFond was there too, another buddy. I don't mean to cut him out. I kind of cut him out of the picture. It was wrong of me, and I apologize, Keith. You're a great guy, and I thought that those other guys were like my tight chums at the time, and then I got weird, and I just you could see it in the picture, I put like a black, it was dumb. Okay, but I was young, I was immature, and I could admit my faults now. A little embarrassing, too. I'm a little embarrassed about it. It's pretty overt. Word of the day, overt. Okay, so what had happened was Squeeze was playing, I think they were playing kind of an acoustic set. I've seen Squeeze so many times, starting with the Babylon and On tour. that was that record with 863, I forgot the rest of the number. I didn't write it down. Anybody have their number? 8635. Wait a second, I must be in my 50s or something. Gosh. I know every lyric by heart practically. That's how I like to say it. You gotta not only make up your own words, you gotta make up your own pronunciations. If you want to keep from boredom, stave off boredom. There's a great word, stave. Oh, I wish I could use that in a nickname with the name Dave. That would be nifty. I also like old-fashioned expressions like nifty. Anyway, so I think I've seen Squeeze so many times, I think this was the show that Amy Mann joined them on tour, and Paul Carrick, the guy who sings Tempted, a great singer all his own. Anyway, so they played the show, and then they were going out to the tour bus, and a bunch of us were waiting outside, to greet them like fans do. Fanatics, that's what fans is short for, fanatic. But I'm not a fanatic, I'm just a fan. There is a difference, isn't there? I'm not so sure. Anyway, am I tired? Yeah, I am really tired. 8635. I think it's 863. It's like not being able to remember a phone number and a lyric at the same time. How vexing. Another great word. Wow, we're chock full. That's another good word, chock. Chaka Khan. Anyway, that reference always makes me laugh. Almost as much as Pas de Ducci Pande left-hand side. Oh boy, what have I done? What have I done with this? Oh, did I even mention to you? This is Dave J. This is Blather and Digress with Dave J. I'm actually waking up a little just doing this. This is good for me. So, welcome to another installment of Blather and Digress with your old pal Dave J. And I'm going to go play 7 half-hour shows. Oh, so I was telling you about meeting heroes and meeting Glenn Tilbrook. I told you in a recent episode I met one of the monkeys, and that didn't go so well. But most of the heroes I've met was a really great, or at least a good, or sometimes a strange experience. I'm going to have to start recounting these stories to you, but I'll give you a little list. Let's see. There was Glenn Tilbrook. So in that picture there that I posted today, it was, I'll try to act out while holding the selfie stick with I guess I'll switch it over. Well, I used both hands to shake his hand. What happened right before the picture was taken, I shook his hand, you see, and I used both my hands, and I was like, something, I can only remember it through my eyes, but it was something like, and I made like a goofy, over-the-top face with my mouth agape. And then a split second later, we both turned to face the camera and snap. And you could see he's beaming because he just thought, I can remember him laughing because he just thought, didn't know what to make of this weirdo grabbing his money-making hands, you know? Like, is he gonna, what's this guy doing, you know? He's out of control, security, you know? But no, it all happened so quickly. It was great. And then, and Christopher got straight on the bus. We didn't get a pic with him. Oh God, look at that. You see that? De Blasio's New York. Could you see that garbage? Can you see it? Awful. So, I try not to wax political, but in fact, I try not to wax at all. It's very painful, but I can't help but wax on and wax off about political De Blasio. All right, I don't even want to spend my Blather and Digress time on him. Let's move on, okay, to something more worthy, such as my heroes. I met Elvis Costello when I was an intern at Saturday Night Live. That is a story for a separate video. Boy, that was funny. Weird. That was a weird one, but good. Not him. He wasn't weird. I'm the weirdo. Remember, in these tales, almost always, I'm the weirdo. That's weird-o. Where am I? Oh, 5 blocks away. Okay. The bus was late. These buses, you know, no accountability. Nobody has any accountability anymore. There's a woman who got on through the back door of the bus and didn't pay. And then the driver actually, to my pleasant surprise, called her out over the microphone, you know. And then she started cursing at him and stuff. This is what New York is like today. People they just break the law left and right, and then they're like repugnant. Is repugnant? No, they get indignant. I confused repugnant with indignant. I love it. Well, she was repugnant as far as I was concerned, but she was indignant to the driver. So many words of the day. I don't even have a pen on me in my nearby Nearstead. Dagwood Bumstead. I don't know what I'm even talking about anymore. But it doesn't matter though, because that's what Blather and Digress is supposed to be. I feel like doing. I almost sounded. I heard a little detection of Popeye the Sailor in my voice. You know. Oh, Popeye the Sailor Man. Still got it. I figured that out in high school. In 10th grade, I used to watch Popeye and all these things on TV after school. So I took my brother's tape recorder, cassette, and I recorded Popeye's scat, and I said, okay, what I'll do is I'll sit down and I'll write it out. And I had to like push play, stop, and write each syllable as it came out of Popeye's gullet there. So that's what I did, and I wrote the whole thing out and practiced it until I could do it faster and faster. Just like learning guitar. It's the same thing, same principle. Just start slow, see if you could change the chord, then slowly change to the next one, and then it's faster and faster, muscle memory, bada bing, bada boom. Then I got on the morning announcements at the high school there, and then Popeye the Sailor took off. All right. Good memory of that too. Who else did I meet that I'll have to tell you about in another video because I'm almost at my gig? I met Rim in there. Oh, Andy Partridge and Colin Moulding of XTC, another huge influence, big favorite. God, what great songwriters these guys. Difford and Tilbrook and Partridge and Moulding and Elvis Costello. And of course I love the attractions, the parts that they wrote on Elvis's songs. I mean, God. Bruce Thomas, Pete Thomas, Steve Naive. Oh, man. They don't make them like that anymore. Well, how is it that guys like that were clearly influenced by the great things that came before them, right? And then I know I was influenced by those guys and the things that they were influenced by too, you know? I mean, I couldn't speak to all their influences, but certainly all the greats like Irving Berlin, Cole Porter, through Buddy Holly, through the Beatles, through the Kinks, through... Hank Williams Sr. probably, everybody has a shared love, probably, to some degree at least, right? And somehow the current generation, I would guess, I'm not in their head, I don't know, I can't speak universally, of course, but I can speak generally, and it doesn't seem to me that they get it, man. Okay, well, on that note, I'm just about at my gig, so I'm going to have to say sayonara. That's Japanese. It means the great car in the sky will have the number 5 written on it. I think it means some... Oh, no, wait, I think I'm wrong. No, I just made that up. All right, I'm going into the facility, and I wish you all a wonderful day and a great day and a superb day and any kind of day you want. Just get it over with, would you? I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. Have a wonderful one. Thank you for your kindness and support. Smush like, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.